Hi Taurus, it's CJ and I am here to do your June 2022 general reading. Please remember this is not a one-to-one, so it may not apply to everyone out there. Take what does, leave the rest behind. I mean, if it doesn't make sense to you, then let it go and let it flow for someone else. Thank you so much for all your support on my channel. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. Okay, so we're going to get into this reading real quick here. I just want to let you know that I'm going to be using my Rebel deck, and it does have some foul language in it. It's got a few swear words. So if you're not comfortable with that, I don't want to offend anyone, so I just want to let you know that either skip ahead a few minutes or maybe come back another time if you're offended by it, okay? But I want to say that this deck is really awesome. Yeah, it's got a few foul languages in it, but at the same time, the energy of the reading is, the cards are usually really spot on. So we are going to open up with that. And without further ado, let us get started. Okay, for Taurus. Having a hard time speaking. All right, let's get a card or two, whatever is needed for our beautiful Taurus for June 2022. Some good shit is about to happen. And it says on the back, don't let your issues fuck it up. I mean, I wanted to just bring in a little extra humor right now for these readings. And this sounds really great. Bottom of the deck is shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. Okay. So feels very much, Taurus, like there's some good stuff about to happen for you. Could be in career, could be about finances, it could be about love, could be about all things, right? But another thing to keep in mind is that if you have any kind of regret or feeling kind of bad about something in your past, let it go. Really try to let it go. Forgive yourself, forgive others if possible. Because then that really actually opens up the energy so that you can receive a lot of positivity that obviously is wanting to come in with, hopefully you can see that, some good shit is about to happen. But it does say, don't let your issues fuck it up, right? And with this shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. They're basically saying, you gotta let it go. Let it go. Don't let anything from the past, anything that you've been holding on to, any of that kind of stuff, anger, sadness, sorrow, whatever it may be, it is time to let it go. Otherwise, it will just keep you stuck in a merry-go-round going around and around and around. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I'm going to get 3 cards for you, and then we'll get a couple of clarifiers. All right, for Taurus, June 2022. Ooh. Okay, well, we got 4 cards, but they did come out. Okay, bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. Bottom of the deck energy is the overlining energy of the entire read. It's like the foundation. So this could be pertaining to some kind of partnership. 2 of Cups is water. So it is, it's that beautiful relationship where 2 people come together that are really good with one another. Overall energy. Now let's take a look. Oh, we got 5. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups. We got the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Sun. 2 major arcana showing here. So Taurus, whatever has been going on here, because the Devil showing up in your reading is definitely saying that there is some kind of toxic energy that is either around you or that you may be holding on to. That makes sense with this let go of the shame, the regret, the guilt, all of that kind of stuff. It's not worth holding on to. When the Devil shows up in a reading, it always is the energy that there is something that is not good for you. It's not healthy for you. It's whether that's mentally, physically, emotionally, it'll be different for everyone out there. But yet at the same time, the thing with the Devil energy is that, it's very alluring, right? I mean, there's something that we get out of it when the Devil is in our lives. Meaning, it may not feel great. Okay, let me put it like this. having a couple glasses of wine or whatever feels really great, but if you get bombed under your head, the next day you don't feel very good, right? But it felt good in the time. So I'm just using that as an example. There's something, or it could be someone that is around you that is kind of keeping you feeling stuck, like imprisoned, but yet there is some kind of payoff that kind of comes from it. It's like if you're involved with someone for money, but you're not in love, well, the payoff is the money, but you're not really experiencing the love. Like that kind of energy, right? So I really feel like there's a need for you to really try and let go of all of this. Because we have a brand new beginning with the Ace of Cups showing up in your reading as well. And this is that promise of a new romantic relationship, or that new emotional fulfillment in a career, or, you know, a family letting go of past shit and arguing and stuff so that everyone can kind of get on the same page again and feel like loving towards each other and kind and caring. It's a beautiful new start. We have the Knight of Cups showing up, and this is the energy of wearing your heart on your sleeve, being vulnerable, allowing yourself to be vulnerable. The Knight of Cups is the most romantic card in the deck, and this doesn't have to be about romance, right? We have many different kinds of relationships, but the energy of the Knight of Cups is that he really believes in honesty. He wears, like I said, his heart on his sleeve, and he allows himself to be vulnerable so that he can really express his love for someone or something, right? So it's a very positive energy here. I'm getting this sense that you are being asked to open up about things that have been maybe keeping you stuck here, and to release things and to forgive if forgiveness is needed, even if that is upon yourself. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is Earth. So it's our money, and it's the way that we feel about ourselves, self-confidence. It's the Page of Pentacles, though. So he's the youngest in the deck, and he is actually trying to make a new plan. It's the very beginning stages, but he has one pentacle. Now he's trying to figure out how to make a whole bunch more. And with the right persistence and excitement, he will grow that pentacle and become the King of Pentacles eventually. I was just getting something and now I lost it. Sorry. Pages can also be messengers too. That wasn't what I was going to say, but they can be messengers. So you may be hearing from someone. Maybe there's going to be a rehashing of things that have happened, but you're going to be able to talk it out and communicate really well so that you get back on the same page. This could be with a lover, you know, with the Two of Cups. It absolutely could be. The Sun shows up in your reading though, and this is beautiful energy. It's like once a healing happens, forgiveness happens, things get balanced, and also let go of. A lot of stuff needs to be let go. The Sun shows up to tell you that, you know, you're going to feel glorious again. The Sun is warm, it's inviting, it is abundance, it's success, it's all those wonderful blessings. So this is a beautiful card to show up in your reading. I just feel like this is something that needs to really be let go here. And we do have on the bottom of this deck, following the Two of Cups, is the Queen of Swords. That clarity in the mind, being very concise and knowing that you need to communicate really, really well. She holds the truth, the sword of truth in her hand. She also has a little bit of sense of humor too. So if that is possible with whatever this is regarding for you, to have a little sense of humor to lighten this, things will change very fast. Very, very fast. We have the Nine of Swords underneath that too. So that is that sleepless nights, things that have been haunting you, keeping you up at night, worry, stress, shame, regret, guilt, you know, it is there. So it's time to let this stuff go. It's time to let it go and start again. Start again with the sun shining on you. Okay, let's see if I can get some clarifiers for you. Hope this, well, that was fast. Queen of Cups, getting the emotional balance back. Really allowing yourself to love yourself, and also allowing yourself to love the other person or people that may be involved in this situation. Don't have to always agree to see eye to eye, that's for sure. Sometimes it's, if we can clear the air, if there's issues that are going on, you know, if we can just kind of focus on the positive and forget about the negative, right? Especially if that's with family or something like that. it really can change the dynamics of a relationship and bring it into a beautiful balance and renewed love, renewed happiness. But the Queen of Cups herself is very, like I said, balanced in her watery emotions. She's protective. She's loving. She's a good listener. She could even be a mother for some of you. This could be something that's been going on with maybe a mother figure. As I said, the Two of Cups does not have to mean just lovers in the romantic sense. It could be you and another person that you're very close to, or at least once were. And maybe it's time to wipe the slate clean and let go of stuff so that you can be free, so that you can really feel a lot lighter. I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. Six of Swords. And if you do that, you are actually moving away from the shit. You're moving to something that's better. Six of Swords is a very transformative card. Very transformative. And so I really feel like they are saying if you can actually bring the clarity into this situation, you get a brand new start. And if you're saying, I know what you're talking about, CJ, but I do not want that person in my life ever again, fair, and I understand that. But if you can clear it out for yourself, then you still get your new start. You still get your new beginning, and one that is a lot brighter. Even following the Six of Swords, we have the Tower. So, the Tower is, again, transformative, right? So following the Six of Swords, pretty powerful. This is a suggestion that things will change for you. The card didn't come out on its own, and it is third under the deck. So for me, I feel more of it's not going to have the full effect of the Tower, but it's still going to shift things in your life to, again, bring a lot more lightness and positivity into your world. So that is what I have. I'm not going to go any further. I think that's all they want me to do. Time, if you can, it's time to express your feelings. Forgive and release whatever needs to be. If you can be a little bit vulnerable, Taurus, with the Knight of Cups, you will be protected. And, I think you're going to feel way better after a conversation is had, if you are open to having that conversation. If you're not, there's lots of different ways. You could look on YouTube of ways to release people that, still kind of affect you, affect your energy. You can write things down. You can rip it in a whole bunch of little pieces and go somewhere that's special to you to burn it, to release it. There's lots of different things that you can do. But the main message in this reading for you is time for you to release and let go of, because then the devil loses its control over you. Okay. I do want to say there could even be someone that has been trying to control you a little bit with the devil. And perhaps for some of you, you've had to stay in that situation because of, like I said, it could be for the money, it could be for the support, it could be whatever, right? And it really is time for that to be released. It's time for you to get unbound, unstuck, so that the good shit can happen. I mean, you got the Sun and the card that says, some good shit is about to happen. So don't let your issues fuck it up. It's straight as clear. That's really what it says. Okay. So let's close your reading off, Taurus. I'm going to get you a Wisdom Oracle. Funny, I shuffled off camera. It says time to go on the bottom. Time to go. Time to move. Time to let go so that you can move on. All right, let's get one card for Taurus. I hope this makes sense, Taurus. It seems to be quite the need for you to really get unstuck from whoever or whatever this is. Get one card for Taurus, please. Truth be told. And a change in the wind. Speak your truth. Speak your truth and then let it go. Then release it. It's really what they're asking you here. It's a beautiful energy. And then the good shit comes. Change in the wind on the bottom of the deck. Everything changes when you're able to release what is you need to release. Whenever you're able to, even when we talk about forgiving people, and I don't want to go on a rant here, but you know, we don't forgive people for their benefit. We forgive for ourselves. It doesn't mean you ever forget. It doesn't even mean you ever have to open the door ever again to someone who's done you wrong that you feel you know, you never want to open that door up again. You never have to, but you got to release it, forgive, and forgive yourself also. A lot of times we hold guilt, right? Because we think, oh, damn, why did I do that? Or why didn't I do this sooner, etc. Release it all. It's not serving anything. It's not serving you. And the change that will be coming, blessed. You will be blessed. So, that is your message for the month of June, Taurus. I hope it helps in some way. I hope it at least gives you a little bit of guidance or clarity in some way, if it resonated with you. Thank you again for all the support on my channel. It means a lot to me. So I love you guys. Good things are coming to you. And we'll see you next time.